Oh yeah, I get my rematch. Let's go. This will work out fine right here. Got my playbook this time.
The NFL on EA Sports
Yes.
brings us to North Carolina and
Let's
Bank
do
of
this.
America Stadium here in Charlotte.
I
Coming
was
up,
pissed
we've
about
got
that
what
shit.
should prove to be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Carolina Panthers. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Taken from about the 12.
Yep, here we go.
Darnold looking to start with a pass. And he will find the open man. It's
Oh,
DJ
what
Moore.
kind of tackle was that?
4 yards the
Come
result
on.
of the first play from scrimmage. Second down. A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard.
Go.
They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. That line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things at the
What?
line of scrimmage,
What the
but they're
fuck?
able to get up
Bro, what are you
the
doing?
second and the third levels. You know, the
Oh,
primary
Lord.
spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. On 2nd and 10, Darnold. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Darnold now to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
Let's go.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
Oh.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. The drive commenced with a run by
Not this game,
J.K.
cuz.
Dobbins. He'll get this one up to
Not
about
this game.
14.
I ain't have my playbook.
Just a yard
Trying to
on
tell
the
you,
first down
cuz.
carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On the option, Jackson will keep it. Only gets 3
None of that.
yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Now Jackson. That's complete.
What?
Rashad Bateman.
Get the fuck out of here.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Wow.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he'll get about 3 here, up to the 44-yard line. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Dobbins once more. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on 3rd down. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Darnold completes it. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Wow.
Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Justin Tucker is the kickoff.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Dropping balls, everything. I can't get nothing going.
Hang on, it's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football.
They let him just bump me like that, cuz. Get the fuck out of here.
On third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On fourth down, Darnold. And
What?
incomplete.
Oh, hell no. What?
And they turn it over. So certainly
What the
an
fuck was
interesting
that?
call there to go for it. And the Ravens get
Oh,
the football
hell
back
no.
and in great shape.
They ain't even showing the replay of that hoe.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On third down, Jackson. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but he will still bring up a 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum.
How did he not? Man, that's bullshit. I can't do
Now
nothing.
let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well.
Get the fuck out of here.
The goal is certainly
Man.
to try and make a big play happen and climb back
I
into
came
this
back
game,
and got
but you
that and
have to be
everything.
careful.
What the
You
fuck kind of
overdo
shit
it,
is
you
that?
could turn it over and hurt your team.
Meanwhile, Darnold's throw here into the hands of Moore. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Again, he finds Moore. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Darnold. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Here's Darnold. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Hey, report.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And he will
Let's go!
bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Deliver and accept it. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you expect it to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop?
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it at the 15.
Wow.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35.
That's where having a mobile quarterback really pays dividends, because that old school stand in the pocket, make your throw guy, he doesn't make that play.
In addition to the mobility, how about his eyes? Just kept them downfield, locked on the target, created a big play out of it.
Didn't matter the chaos around him. He still found his guy.
65 yards on the ground for him so far. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On second down, there's the option going left. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now it's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Tucker's kick is good, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Right back to Hubbard. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Darnold to throw. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. Here's Darnold. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Darnold.
Let's go!
He's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
Booyah!
And they have got the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them,
what was you thinking about, homie?
You're supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Let's go! Oh, nigga! Let's go!
Down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. A fun, close.
That's how you come back and got them handle business when the shit is right, nigga. When the shit is right, it's right.
Side of midfield, they needed something.
B-Man had the wrong playbook. Come back and get the dub like that, cuz.
That was good.
Come back and get the dub like that. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
bro. They only scored 3 points in the second half. Oh.